Are you living overseas or even in Jamaica? You want to do businesses in Jamaica, but you are just tired of the hustle and the bustle, especially the long waiting time. You need to apply for or renew your Jamaican passport, birth certificate, marriage certificate, TRN, NIS. Do you want information on how to open a Jamaican bank account from overseas? Don't worry, I have the solution for you. Please watch this video to the end because you don't want to miss all the important information. Joining me in this video is Miss Janice Do It Right Newell, the CEO of Janai Assist. She is a reputable individual with a registered business and she is here to tell us how it is done. But wait, before I continue, please subscribe to this channel, like the video, and leave a comment down below. To ensure that I am introducing the best services to my viewers and subscribers, I asked the question, Miss Janice, how can I guarantee that you will provide the best services without us having to break the bank or being scammed? And she had this to say.
Janice is a registered business. You can always look me up on the company's office website. File my taxes. I have over 20 years banking experience. So the professionalism, the confidentiality, I know what it is. I've dealt with persons who, as I said, they send money to friends and relatives, didn't get it done. And I follow through step-by-step process. You send your money, you get your receipt, you go to do the transaction, you get that receipt, and I keep you up to date as to each step
Okay,
that's
that's
there.
very good.
Right. And initially we'll do a consultation. That's free of cost, about 15 minutes to see what you want to be done, what is it that you want, and then from there we move on. It's not like as you contact me, you have to pay your money. No, we talk first and see if it's something I can help, or if I refer it to somebody else, or give you some guidance, and then we take
Just
it
tell
from
us,
there.
so just go ahead and tell us about your business and what you offer.
First, I must say thank you, Rochelle, for inviting me on your channel.
It's a
Right. So
pleasure.
okay, you're welcome. So I'm Janice Newell, as I said, for Genesis, and I do birth certificate, marriage, death certificates, TRN applications, and online adult passports. Those are the main things. Also, if you have any business to do in Jamaica and you need any research done, I am the point person to do the run up and down so you don't have to waste the airfare to come down here and get things done for you.
Okay, that is great. That is awesome. I'm happy to know. So you mentioned that you also did passport services. So do you help individuals apply for their passport, for their Jamaican passport? So for example, I am here in Canada. I am a permanent resident, but I am not a citizen of Canada. I don't have a Canadian passport. So my passport will become expire in 2 years time. So if I cannot make it to Jamaica to renew my passport, can you do that for me?
Yes, I can do the online application adult, but
Mm-hmm.
there are some conditions. Basically, like if your signature hasn't changed when the passport expires, you have some conditions that go with it, but it can be done. And then you would opt for it to be mailed to you.
Okay, so they can actually mail the passport to me here in Canada?
Yes, they can.
Oh, that's good news.
They can.
Also, with the birth certificate too, you can get that done. So if I want a Jamaica, like I have the old one because you did mention in previous conversation about the old one that needs to be changed if you are doing businesses in Jamaica.
Yes,
Tell
yes,
us
yes.
about that.
All right. For the old ones, you would have to do a search before because what has been happening for the last few that I've done, they have been when they check the system, even though you have a birth certificate, that
Hmm.
entry number cannot be located. Your name is not the name that they're seeing on their system, or the number you have does not exist because in the past, person might ask somebody to get a birth certificate for them, and it seems like They didn't do it straight with the in terms of the process.
Wow.
Let's say it like that. So it is critical. You don't wait until you need it urgently. You start the search process, because if you search and they don't find it, then you have to do an additional search. And some persons who haven't found it, they have to end up doing a late entry. Even though you had the old white type, sometimes
Yes.
it can be found.
Also, the white type.
Yes, the old
Sometimes
one.
that cannot be
Sometimes,
found.
right, on the system.
So,
Mm-hmm.
for example, now I had the white one before,
Right.
and I applied for the new one after I got married. I mean, I think it was 10 years ago or so. So
Mm-hmm.
you're telling me that very white one, you cannot do businesses with that one in Jamaica right now?
No, 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 can't do anything. It's not accepted anymore. So it's the
Wow.
newer type, and with the when you have the old type, you cannot do same day or next day, because they are now making a new birth certificate for you.
Okay.
That's why
So,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah. So for all my people in the diaspora who has migrated for a very long time now, maybe 20 years, even less
Mhm.
because it was 10 years ago when or
Yes,
so, and they still have that white birth certificate. People, you heard what Janice said. You guys need to call up Janice. I'm gonna put her information in this video and get your birth certificate changed to the newer version, because you cannot do business with that in Jamaica. For example, you don't know what the future holds. So you're going to, what if you want to purchase a piece of land in Jamaica or build a house, or you want to apply for your TRN, because you all also do that? And
yes,
do
yes.
you need your birth certificate to apply for your TRN?
But if you have your passport, if you have a passport, it is not required. It's not, you can be bypassed. But then if you're going to do land transactions, you have to have a birth certificate. If you're opening a bank account, you have to. If you're applying for your NIS pension or any refund, you have to have it.
Okay. Guys, just play it safe. Once you're a
And,
Jamaican, you have the old one, you have the white one, go and get it changed.
and don't wait, because some persons wait, even persons overseas, they might be getting married, they're asking now for your Jamaican birth certificate.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Because I've dealt with cases like that. So you
Okay.
have to have it. Best to have it, so that when you need it, you're not running up and down, and the system is changing over here. So you have to get those stuff done now. No
So
delay.
you do passport, TRN, what other services?
But birth, marriage, death, and as I said, if you have any research that you need to be done, suppose you say you want to buy a piece of land, or you have some business to do in Jamaica, I can do the groundwork for you.
Well, that's good to know.
Jamaica.
So Miss Janice, you know I'm gonna touch on the tough question. I have to I have to address the elephant in the room. And this is
Okay.
what I get from a lot of my viewers. And by the way, people, before I move on any further, I just want you all to know this, that I am looking to expand my network. I do know a lot of people in Jamaica, and I know I have a connection with a lot of agency and different places and different businesses, different people. But Miss Johnny's was referred to me by one of my subscriber, one of my number one subscriber, and she is living in the US. So that's very same subscriber. Big up yourself, Stephanie.
All
She has
right. Big up.
become, yes, she has become one of my very good friend, right?
Okay.
And this goes to show how YouTube can bring people together. So Stephanie was the one who connected me with Miss Janice, because Miss Janice
is who Stephanie uses to do any business that she has to do in Jamaica. And she recommended Miss Janice. So Stephanie has been living in the US for a very, very long time now, maybe over 20 years. And before
Yes.
she lives in the US, she was living in Barbados. So she left Jamaica from she graduated from high school. And she's using Miss Janice to do her businesses. And she recommended her highly. She has no issue with Miss Janice.
Thank you,
So
Stephen.
the question that I was going to ask Miss Janice is that
Uh-huh.
how trustworthy, because I know that people in the diaspora, you heard a lot of things about Jamaica. The scamming, sending money down to Jamaica to do businesses, and it's not done properly or it's not done any at all, and the money
Mhm.
is gone. So Miss Janice, what guarantee can you give my subscribers and viewers that listen to me? Miss Janice not play with people money. Miss Janice is professional and she does her business properly and has the interest of her clients at heart.
Well, first of all, Janice is a registered business.
Okay.
So you can always look me up on the company's office website. After I file my taxes, after file my taxes, so established business. I have over 20 years banking experience. So the professionalism, the confidentiality, I know what it is. I've dealt with persons who, as I said, they sent money to friends and relatives, didn't get it done. And I follow through step by step process. You send your money, you get your receipt. You go to do the transaction, you get that receipt, and I keep you up to date as to each step
Okay,
that's
that's
there.
very good.
Right. And initially we'll do a consultation. That's free of cost, about 15 minutes to see what you want to be done. What is it that you want? And then from there we move on. It's not like as you contact me, you have to pay money. No. We talk first and see if it's something I can help, or if I refer it to somebody else, I'll give you some guidance, and then we take it from there.
100%. I'm happy to hear that.
All
And the
right.
good part of it is that it's not all about money at the first step.
So,
It's consultation. If I can't help you, don't pay me. You only
right.
pay Miss Janice if she can help you. So
Yes.
I am comforted to hear that. And you mentioned that you are a registered business. So can
Yes.
you tell them the name of your business, please?
Business is Janiasis. It's a personal concierge. So, as I said, we help you with different things and also background work. As I said, if you want to do some research of, you're doing some business in Jamaica, you're not sure, I am the go to person.
Okay, very well. Miss Janice, right now I'm looking at your background and you make me feel like I should be in Jamaica. Are you
Of
at
course, we're back home.
yes? Are you at Rio? Which of the hotels you're at? Which of the beaches?
which are,
I'm just messing with you, but you know your scenery. It makes me
yes.
feel like no man, I miss
Makes me thinking
Jamaica.
of sandals, Sandals,
Oh, you're
sandals.
at Sandals. You make me feel like I wanna come down right away, man. But no,
Right.
the airfare, man, it's high. The gas price is wicked, so everything gone up,
Right. So
right?
instead of you spending that money to come, you don't
Mm-hmm.
know the system. Because the thing is, when if you know the system, you save. You're able to save money. You don't waste money paying for stuff and then you don't get through. Especially with the old type birth certificates, as I said.
So I did a recent video, and when I was
Mhm.
doing my research on the purchasing property from overseas, purchasing
Yes.
properties in Jamaica from overseas, I realized that there's a lot of groundwork to be done. And sometimes when I hear story about people being scammed, and I said,
Yes.
how this happened? You're building one whole house in Jamaica, and when the house we finish or you thought it is finished and you fly and you realize the house is not there. I can understand if that happens 50 years ago, 40 years ago, or maybe 30 years ago. But in today's day and age, I cannot understand. I'm sorry. I know things like this happen, but I can't really understand. I can't even understand how people scam a large lump sum when doing businesses. Because at the initial stage, the communication has to be, back and forth. We have
Right.
videos, we have everything. It's technology is very suave these days. Everything is at
Right.
your fingertip. So
Right.
how does this happen? And I say this because, as you said, you give a follow up each step of the process. You communicate each step of the way. Now,
Yes.
people, if you are conducting businesses in Jamaica with someone and the communication is not forthcoming, why don't you dare continue to send your money to do business with that person? Put it on pause, and if you can, and wait until you can fly down to Jamaica, right? The communication has to be forthcoming. You have to get your little proof, your little receipts, your videos, your pictures, right? So I am I am passionate about these things because this is something that I've done before. I
Yeah.
too have gotten robbed by a family member, and it was just not an easy route. It has scarred even relationship with not just that one individual, but other members of the family. Because people is going to take sides. They're gonna say,
Mm.
okay, it's family member, so you should not take any action. This should not be in a court matter or stuff. But they still have to understand that business is business, right, Miss Janice? So,
Right.
as I said, when you're doing businesses in Jamaica, ensure that it's a reliable person, professional, and of course, as Miss Janice say, a registered business. And
Can I,
sure, go ahead, Miss Janice.
especially for that person's buying land, you need to deal with a reputable lawyer and who real estate is their specialty. That is critical so that they understand and know the process it will be shorter because they understand the whole start to finish of doing that transaction. So you have to do your due diligence and also listen to somebody in Jamaica, just like in Canada, the UK, US, they do business a certain way. We do business a certain way. The government requires certain things, certain transactions require certain documents, and the way it's done. Listen, and try and understand and work with the process. And don't
Very
try and take any shortcuts. 'Cause I think that is what sometimes they say, no, that's too expensive or that too, or don't take any shortcuts. But you get two or three estimates and then you decide. But you have to come with an open mind, and Jamaica is a business place, not no little round the corner thing. No, that doesn't work anymore.
And I have been saying this on this channel. Shortcut is not necessarily the best way, and taking the cheaper route is not necessarily the best way. So I'm happy
Right.
that you confirmed that. Also, one of the issue that we face when we are doing businesses in Jamaica is the time. Like,
Mm.
living here in a first world country, I have to be fair though. I don't really want to complain, but we are going to compare, because living here in a first world country, it's like this. It's like this. I get a check, I can just take the picture and deposit it in my bank account and the app, and it's the money reflects same time. But I know it's not the same in Jamaica. So like doing these businesses like TRN, passport, what's the time stamp? And I'm like, do you think Jamaica is improving their system?
Of course, it's improved because TRN, you can get it. Well, you won't get the card the same day, but you can get their letter with the number the same day
Wow.
at the tax office.
Okay.
And the passport, you have rush. That's like It's, I think up to 3 days. They have a 3 days, and they have one like 7 to 10 days. So it is there. It's there. Just if you don't have the right documents, or if you're told to send the documents notarized and you don't send it, it's going to hold up the process because they're also trying to safeguard against fraud. So the government, the powers that be, have to ensure that what they're getting is
Mhm.
legitimate documentation, and it is you who is sending the documents.
And I believe that that's the thing with Jamaica system, because last year when I went to Jamaica and I wanted to open a bank account and they're asking for a ridiculous number of things, and I was complaining, and my dad did remind me that I have to also be mindful that there are a lot of scamming in Jamaica. So it's a matter of safeguarding your, personal things and ensuring that it's kind of, even though I don't know if that can stop anything much because,
Well, the regulations are there, and then what you have to remember, remember a lot of persons in Jamaica, we don't think so, but a lot of persons have the same names. A lot
okay,
of persons don't have middle names either. So like
really?
Williams, Brown, yes,
I think
certain
almost
surname,
everyone does.
no, no. So they have to be sure that you are the right person.
Okay, okay,
Be
okay,
sure that
okay.
you're the right person. Because remember now, when everything is done and gone through the system, you don't want somebody you come now and say, and then somebody come and impersonate you. You have to be sure. So that's why they want a verification. Some people think it's a hassle, but it is just the right step. They have to do all the due diligence. Because you're the same customer and come and say, oh, you make somebody come and take out my money. Right?
Yeah, okay. Okay, understood. And so you did mention that you have what, about 20 years in the banking field?
Banking sector, right? In
Yeah.
operations and settlements and collection. So I understand certain processes. And if somebody is trying to carry you wide or carry me wide, I can pick up on it.
Well, that is very good to know. Very good. So you were
You know?
in collection too, and you deal with
No, collections in terms of like bad debt, like a person's owe on a credit card or owe on a house or a car, would call them in the terms of payment, that aspect of it.
oh, so you're one of the person who will call and trying to collect the money and
Yeah.
call the person's phone three, four times.
No, no, not 3, 4 times. There is a process. Some
Oh,
persons don't follow the process, but there's a process that you, in terms of collection, in terms of calling persons and when you can call them.
okay. So all right. So a little bit off topic, but it's good to know.
Yes.
Can you touch
Mm.
a little bit on that for me, please? So for example, you have a bill owing, a debt owing, a credit card
Yeah.
owing, and
Mhm.
collection agent, you're trying to reach the person to,
Right.
settle this bill. Like,
Right.
how long can you try to retrieve this money for?
Well, when I was in the system, I
Mm-hmm.
know it was basically 7 years when I
Okay.
was in the system. However, the flip side of that is that if you have that bad debt and you never paid it, when you're ready to try and get a mortgage or to do some other business, it's going to come up. And even when you're doing background checks, even if you're overseas, you're sending to Jamaica, it is going to come up.
Okay.
We have credit reports out here, so it shows for the last 7 years. It shows up, but the bad debt is going to still be there. So, person shouldn't run away. Don't run away. Talk to the person, and you try and work out some deal. But don't run away from the collection person because it's not going to help. It's going to be detrimental to you in the long run, especially like young persons. Your person owe like a little amount on a credit card,
Mm-hmm.
they don't pay because they say, sure, the bank have insurance money, but it's going to affect you down the road.
And the reason why I asked you this, because I know of a lot of cases. right?
Mm-hmm.
Even overseas. So you say even after 7 years, it still sit there and it still shows up. So it's something,
It's
but
gonna
you
affect
can,
your
and
still
but
gonna affect your credit.
yeah, but you can still clear it after that and fix
Yes.
your credits in Jamaica. So if you
Yes.
still want to do business in Jamaica, it's best not to run from it, but to tackle it and get it clear up.
Reach
Talk to
out.
the collection agency or whoever,
At
and
the bank, yes.
arrange a payment plan or something, and
Yes.
and can also negotiate cutting
Yes.
down some of the, yes.
Yes. Best thing to do. Don't run away. Have dialogue
Mm-hmm.
and reach to a settlement. But don't run away, because worse now with the computer age, with everything electronic, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we search through some paper now, like first time, and them can't find your file. It's there. It's there.
Mm-hmm.
Easy to retrieve. And I said the
Okay.
background checks. I've known persons who are overseas.
Mm-hmm.
The persons overseas tell them, is there anything we need to know? Because they're going to check it out in Jamaica. So
Oh,
don't think
okay.
because you leave Jamaica and you leave certain things, it just die a natural death. No.
Okay. And thank you for this piece of information. And I'm happy, and I'm very sure that a lot of my viewers and subscriber will be take value from this piece of information here.
Okay.
Miss Janice, is there anything else you'd like the viewers and subscriber to know about what you do or what you offer?
Well, know that I offer good service, exceptional service,
Mhm.
and it's as I said, Janice, get it done well. That's
Okay,
my
okay.
right. And that I just want to encourage persons. Don't wait until the last minute to do your business, because Jamaica is getting just like overseas.
Mm-hmm.
That if you don't have things in order, and if there's a time lapse, you're going to lose out on something, some opportunity for yourself or your children.
Okay, good, good.
And
Oh,
another quick thing I just need to remind persons: when you get your documents, double check your spelling of your name. The name is a problem. Child name spelled wrong, the mother name spelled, and then it causes problems down the road. Double check that. If it needs to be resolved, work on it.
I can attest to that because it was after I married. I realized that, you know what, I don't marry to the same man, because I L drop off I'm name on the marriage certificate. It should
Mhm.
be two L and it was one. And I said to my husband, so I'm not married to you because of one L. Because I don't know, but on the day of the wedding, we were just
Uh-huh.
signing, and
Yeah,
didn't
okay.
realize.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, you should, guys, you should check your documentation when you're filling out the form, when you're giving the information, ask for verification before you do the final submitting of the documents.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am here, Jana Assist, 876-802-1201. Jana Assist on all platforms. You can find me: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. And I'm here. Reach out to me. Let's talk. Because I'm here for all Jamaicans.
And I will put the information on the screen, Miss Janice, so they can just see all the information, your IG page, your contact number, so you can go over to IG and find her, and you will see a list of all the services. I can also input your poster here with a list of your services. And even if you do not see what you want to get done on the list, reach out to her,
Reach out.
call her, because she may be able to assist you or refer you to someone else. So just call her. Even if you there's something else you want to be done, you don't think she do it, or you don't see it, call her. Even if she cannot help you, she will put you on to someone else. Her links big
Right.
like
Right.
that, right, Miss Janice? Your
Of
links
course.
all up. She has connections everywhere, in the bank, A tax office, true?
But but I know the thing is to know the system, to know
Okay.
what is required, so that it makes the process seamless. 'Cause that is the thing, and you save on time and money, and that's
Okay.
what I'm here to do: save on time and money for persons. One
All
less
right.
stress, one less stress in your life.
All right. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just go over to Miss Jenny's IG page, save her contact number, and reach out to her. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Miss Janice, tell him no. Tell him to
Of
subscribe.
course. Like, share, and subscribe to Miss Rochelle's channel. And
Life up
thank you so
north.
much. And thank you so much for having me.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure, Miss Janice, and we'll talk. All
Yeah.
right, because maybe I'm gonna
Okay.
need you to do some businesses for me too. All right.
That'll be good. That'll be good. All right.
Yes.
Take care.
All right.
Thank you.